If you're still using ChatGPT because it's what you started with, this video is for you. Claude just hit #1 on the App Store, beating ChatGPT for the first time ever. And while a lot of the headlines focused on the drama around why that happened, Fred wants to talk about something more useful. What Claude actually does that's making millions of people and businesses make the switch. Let's be clear up front. ChatGPT is a great product. It's been the default AI tool for most people for 3 years, and it earned that position. This isn't a takedown video. But in 2026, both tools have taken distinctly different paths, and the right choice now depends entirely on what you actually use AI for every day. So let's break down where Claude genuinely pulls ahead, especially for small business owners, finance professionals, and anyone doing serious document-heavy work. First, writing quality and reasoning. Claude has become known as a faithful reasoning engine, while ChatGPT has evolved into a multimodal powerhouse. Those are genuinely different things. In practical terms, when you give Claude a complex task like analyzing a financial report, drafting a client memo, or summarizing a long contract, Claude produced more coherent long-form content in 2026 benchmarks, scoring 85% on structure versus ChatGPT's 78%. For writers and content creators, Claude is the clear winner. Its natural prose and thoughtful responses make it ideal for anyone producing written content regularly. The Software Scout. For a small business owner writing proposals, reports, or client communications, that difference is something you feel every single time you use it. Second, the context window. This one matters a lot more than people realize. As of this week, Claude Opus 4.6 and Sonnet 4.6 both include a fully available 1 million token context window at standard pricing. No multiplier, no extra cost. To put that in perspective, 1 million tokens is roughly 750,000 words. That's like feeding Claude the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy, twice, and still having room left over. What does that mean for your business? It means you can hand Claude an entire year of financial statements, a full client contract history, or thousands of transactions, and it holds all of that context while it works. No chunking, no losing the thread halfway through. For accounting and finance work specifically, that capability is in a completely different league from anything else available right now. Third, and this one is huge for business automation, Claude's coding and agentic capabilities. On SWE Bench, the gold standard benchmark for real-world software engineering, Claude Opus 4.6 scores 80.8% versus ChatGPT's 77.2%. But raw scores aren't the real story. Claude Code is included in the $20 Pro plan. It's a full coding agent that can handle multi-step programming tasks autonomously. And tools like Cowork and Dispatch take that even further, letting Claude actually work on your files, your spreadsheets, and your desktop while you're away from your desk. For a small business owner who isn't a developer, that means automating the kind of back-office tasks that used to require hiring someone. Now, Fred promised you an honest take, so here it is. ChatGPT has one clear advantage: image generation. Claude cannot create images natively. If visual assets are part of your workflow, marketing materials, illustrations, mockups, ChatGPT Plus is the better tool for that. ChatGPT's broader plugin and integration ecosystem is also still larger. And Gemini is worth a serious look too, especially if your business runs heavily on Google Workspace. Its deep integration with Gmail, Docs, and Sheets is genuinely hard to beat for teams already living inside Google's ecosystem. The honest answer is that the best AI setup for most small businesses in 2026 isn't one tool. It's knowing which tool to reach for depending on the job. So what's the practical takeaway for a small business owner in 2026? Think about what you actually spend time on. If your days involve analyzing financial data, reading contracts, writing reports, processing invoices, or automating repetitive back-office workflows, Claude is the strongest tool for that specific work right now. Financial firms like Nordea and BlackRock have already adopted Claude specifically for investment-grade financial analysis, choosing it for its precise, reasoning-focused outputs in regulated industries. At Astral Tech Advisors, we work across Claude, ChatGPT, and Gemini depending on the task at hand. But for the deep financial and document work that drives our clients' businesses, Claude is consistently where we get the best results. The best AI tool isn't the most famous one. It's the one that fits how you actually work. Claude hitting #1 wasn't an accident. It was the result of a product that's been quietly winning on the things that matter most for serious work: writing, reasoning, long documents, and business automation. If you haven't explored what it can do yet, now is a great time to start. I'm Fred from Astral Tech Advisors. Subscribe for more breakdowns like this every week, and I'll see you in the next one.